Good morning. You caught me. Hey, how you doing? I'm Johnny B from South Central PA, coming to you live on Facebook. Good morning. I'm a little pumped up today because I conquered this morning. I got up on time. Yesterday, I didn't hear my alarm for 20 minutes. I don't know how that happens, but I got a late start and I only did 3 of my 4 exercises. But that was yesterday. Today I got up and I did all 4 of my exercises and I feel great. And so the little tiny nugget there is, don't ever give up. When you fail, try again. Hey Sharon, how are you doing? It's so good to see you. Hey, I have a couple of verses I want to share with you this morning, and then I've got a story. I love Proverbs. Proverbs rocks my world because I'm such a simple guy. I'm not a rocket scientist like my friend David Montgomery. He's smart. Proverbs 12. That's what I'm reading right now. And I find myself reading it over and over and over and over because it's just, these words are just so simple and yet so profound. I hope you enjoy this. Proverbs 14. Wise words bring many benefits, and hard work brings rewards. And then 24. Proverbs 12:24. Work hard and become a leader. Be lazy and become a slave. Jaime, how you doing? My friend Jaime, he's from Mexico City. How you doing, man? So good to see you. I loved your nut tree video yesterday. It was awesome. They look like walnuts to me. So, okay. Those are my verses for today. Proverbs 12:14 and 12:24. And I love them. So if you missed them, rewind this when I'm done and check those out. Now, my story. My story. Yesterday I was talking to a fellow at work. We'll call him Ricky. And last year, Ricky had a very small stroke. But he was out of work for months until he did physical therapy and regained the use of his hands. He's works in the shop. Hey, Skipper, how you doing, buddy? Ricky works out in the shop and he works with his hands, and so he had to do physical therapy to get the use of his hands and to make sure everything was okay, and then he came back to work. And so I've been talking to him about maybe adding some supplements to his diet so that his body can heal itself a little faster and maybe keep this from happening again. And he's been very receptive, but there's been no action. So, but anyway, my story is from yesterday. I went and talked to him again. Occasionally I go talk to him, see how he's doing. And he said, well, I went to the doctor last week and did blood work and got the results yesterday. And he put his head down and shook his head. And he said, my cholesterol's too high and they're going to put me on a medicine for that. And I said, well, how many prescriptions are you on? And he had to think a minute, and he said, well, I'm on 2 prescriptions and an aspirin. Hey, Sandy. And so, and then he said, and then they want to put me on another one to lower my cholesterol. Well, guys, this is what happens. Please understand that I'm not belittling doctors. Doctors are doing what they're taught to do in medical school, and that is to treat symptoms. And for some people, for 5, 10, 20% of the people, that's the only thing that'll help. But in my view, and I've seen it, I've witnessed this, that when you feed your body proper nutrition, I've seen people get off of prescription drugs. But the story that I want you to, oh my goodness, Skipper, you're on 9. Dude. But the story that I hear over and over and over, another story happened on Sunday morning when I was talking to an older retired lady. She had seen my posts, some of my posts, and she said, "Hey Johnny, what's this all about? I see your posts and you talk about health, and I'm watching my health, but I just got my blood work back from my doctor and my blood sugar's too high." And I said, "Well, are you on a prescription?" And she says, "Yes, I'm on a blank something. I think it was a statin." And she said, "I've been on it for a while, and now my blood sugar is too high, and I just don't think that's right." And so she's investigating the things that I've found that I take and stuff. So my point is, our medical system right now is we got smart, wonderful doctors, and I'm not cutting them down at all. However, it seems like we have a medical problem. We go to the doctor, we get prescribed a medication, a chemical to put in our body. And sometimes if we have to take these things long term, there's a side effect. And when we go back and the doctor sees the side effect, the pharmaceutical companies have already developed a drug that makes that side effect, minimizes that side effect. But then after a little while, there's another side effect from that one. And so they prescribe another prescription medication. And so as we age, ask any older person, 60 or over, how many prescription drugs are you on? And you'll probably be shocked. And I'm shocked too. And I'm sick and tired of it. And that's my passion, is to tell people that I think that's the wrong path. I think there's a better way. I'm passionate about it. I've seen it with my own eyes. I'm not on any medication. I invest in myself. That's the other thing. That's the other thing that is really disheartening to me. Because, good morning, Alita. Hi, Carly. Hi, Irma. The other thing that's disheartening to me is that I'm on Facebook now. I have been for about a year and a half, and people, when I read their posts about being sick and the physical ailments that they have, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. I want to help them so bad, and I don't know how to say it any better. But that I believe that God made our bodies to heal themselves. But a good comparison is a car. You couldn't take a Ferrari and stick diesel fuel into the fuel tank and expect it to last very long. And I'm telling you, our food system, the food that we eat, is for the majority is not very healthy for us. And it's easier and it's cheaper to buy junk. And so if we're a little short of money, we're not going to buy the best. And if we're in a hurry, we're going to stop by a fast food joint. And you know what? I hope I don't make too many people mad at me, but we're starting our kids off early in life doing the fast food thing, doing the little containers of macaroni and cheese. Guys, there's no nutrition in that stuff. And so it's no wonder that our children are the fastest growing income makers for the pharmaceutical companies. I mean, the data is out there. It's scary as heck. So anyway, my friend that has been told that he's got to go on an additional medication, I really pleaded with him, hey, look, give this nutrition thing that I tried, that I like, a try. What can it hurt? If it doesn't work for you, on day 29, call the manufacturer and get your money back. Send the empty container back. You've had a whole month to try it for nearly free. And so I think he's excited about doing that, and I think he'll find a difference in his health. So I'm on a crusade. I'm on a crusade to help America be more healthy, because there's no reason we shouldn't. There's no reason we shouldn't be healthy. And I think our medical system right now is broken. I think we treat medical problems with drugs instead of nutrition. That's going to be my dying breath. I'm going to be telling people, nutrition will heal your body. That's the way God made us. So anyway, enough of a rant this morning. I just thought it was very interesting. I know 2 people now who had an issue and got on a prescription, and then a little bit later has another issue, is going to get on another prescription. And I know people who's on up to 9, like Skip, my friend. His situation is a little bit different, and pardon me, his prescriptions are actually life-saving. And so, Skip, don't take offense, but I still would love to introduce you to some good nutrition. And that's going to be my dying breath, guys. I love you. I care for you. I think there's a better way. If this kind of pissed you off, please forgive me. But give it some thought. Hey, it doesn't hurt to open your mind and learn and see everything that's out there and make your own decision. That's what it's all about. So anyway, I hope you got something out of the verses that I brought to you this morning. I hope you'll think a little bit about nutrition and just think, open your mind and think about how our medical community is treating us and how many people you know that are suffering. It breaks my heart. It really breaks my heart. And I would love to help you. And if I can't help you, somebody out there can. And so reach out. And if you want to comment to me, please do. If you want to learn more information about what I'm doing, PM me. I'll send it to you. No one will know. I'll never pressure anybody to try anything, but I'll give you tons of information. That's what I do. I love to study this stuff. So I love you guys. I hope you dream big and work hard, love large, eat really good food, take great vitamins, and be your best self now. We'll see you tomorrow.